If you've ever found yourself 3 hours deep into a rabbit hole but swiped away from something else after just 2 seconds, well, you're about to see exactly why. Because let's be real, most of us decide if we're sticking around within a matter of seconds. So, are you still here? Good. By jumping right in like this, we're setting a super brisk pace right out of the gate. As our source material points out, hooking the audience early isn't just some nice-to-have suggestion anymore. It's a structural requirement of modern storytelling. You literally have to earn that attention. Let's kick off with section 1, the ebb and flow versus the quick burst. When we look at long-form content, extended audio or deep dive documentaries, you get to use this nice ebb and flow approach. It's like breathing. You can balance intense action sequences with quieter conversational moments. It gives everyone a second to just catch their breath. But quick burst platforms? Totally different beast. You got to start at top speed, and more importantly, you have to sustain that momentum the entire time. There's just no runway for a slow burn. But there is this fascinating overlap between the two formats. Even in those longer pieces, you absolutely have to grab us early. The best way? Starting in medias res, basically dropping us right smack in the middle of the action, or maybe throwing out a super provocative question before we even know what hit us. That quick burst at the very beginning is basically buying you the time for the ebb and flow that comes later. Moving on to section 2, mastering the pattern interrupt. Now, a pattern interrupt is seriously your best weapon against audience boredom. Think of it like a manual reset button for a viewer's internal clock. If things stay exactly the same for too long, our brains just naturally tune out. So you throw in a shift. This could be a dramatic camera zoom, a weird sound effect, suddenly turning the screen black and white, or dropping a massive emoji right in the middle of the frame. It basically jolts the brain and says, hey, pay attention. So how often do you actually need to hit that reset button on these short-form platforms? Get this, every 5 to 10 seconds. I know, it sounds crazy fast, but you really have to make every single 5 to 10 second window count. If you go longer than that without some kind of shift, without throwing in a pattern interrupt, you're absolutely risking a swipe away. Let's look at this exact blueprint from our source material. This is a 30-second timeline showing exactly when to drop these interrupts. Check out this rhythm. From 0 to 3 seconds, you hit them with a hook, maybe an opening title or a big question. By second 7, boom, you do a scene change or flip the camera angle. Then right at the 15-second mark, you hit them with a twist or a midpoint reveal. And finally, at 25 seconds, you deliver your punchline or call to action. You're constantly shifting the stimulus so nobody even has a chance to get bored. Now, obviously, how you actually pull off these beats completely depends on where you're publishing. Every platform has its own toolkit. In video, you're relying on rapid cuts and camera moves to build that urgency. But on social feeds, it's all about how you lay out your images or strategically dropping emojis and line breaks to create a visual rhythm. And what if it's just pure text? Well, your pacing there is entirely controlled by sentence length. Short, punchy sentences speed things up. Longer, descriptive passages slow it right down. All right, into section 3, tactical editing for retention. Here is the really crucial takeaway. Quick pacing does not mean reckless pacing. That is such a common trap. If you just speed through things without making sense, well, you just confuse everyone. But go too slow, and they're scrolling away. As the experts point out, the real trick is knowing exactly when to hold the story back and when to floor the gas. You have to ride that line of a compelling pace without losing the actual plot. And oh man, do not forget about audio. Background music is essentially a secret weapon for pacing. Slap on some upbeat music and it actually tricks the brain into feeling a faster pace, while a slower melodic track completely eases the tension. A lot of top creators will literally map their cuts and scene changes perfectly to the beat of the music. It completely elevates the rhythm, and the best part is, the viewer doesn't even consciously realize it's happening. Which brings us to section 4, your short video checklist. Okay, so here is your ruthless editing checklist. To really nail this audience-centric timing, you have to be totally ruthless about what stays and what goes. First, make every single 5 to 10 second chunk count. Second, cut anything, and I mean anything, that isn't actively pushing the narrative forward. Third, match those visual cuts to your music beats to lock in that rhythm. Next, try to anticipate exactly when your viewer might zone out and toss a pattern interrupt right before they do. And finally, always ask yourself, is this segment running too long? Do I need an edit right here to snap them back? Digital storytelling pioneer Joe Lambert actually sums this up perfectly. He says that a story's flow and rhythm fundamentally determine how well it sustains interest. It's really that simple. Pacing is an incredibly powerful tool, and if you want to guide people through your content on literally any platform, you have to approach your timing with a super critical eye. So I'll leave you with this one last thing to think about regarding our own pacing today. Did this explainer run a bit too long, or did we keep you locked in? Think back on the rhythm we used, the pattern interrupts we threw in, and how the visuals kind of steered your attention. Keep these mechanics in your back pocket for the next time you create something, or honestly, even the next time you're just consuming content.